All right, folks, buckle up. Right from the first second, we've got tension. A pedestrian is filming outside a police station, and immediately, the conversation turns to terrorism. That's a massive escalation for a routine audit. Who here thinks that's a fair approach? Watch closely because we're about to see authority challenged, professional boundaries tested, and a masterclass in standing your ground legally. You're not going to want to blink. This is the kind of encounter that makes policing and public accountability collide in real time.
I wonder why you're filming, for any particular reason?
Well, do you mind identifying yourself properly instead of just showing that? What's your name?
Missy Cat Warnett.
And your shoulder number?
4518 SE.
Thank you very much.
Why are you filming the police station?
Because I'm doing it. Because I want to.
Huh?
Because I want to.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know.
Yep, it's a public building.
Yeah.
And so I'm filming in a public building.
That's fine. We have to ask because the terrorist threat is quite high. It's quite severe at the moment, okay?
Do you suspect me of being a terrorist?
No, not at all. What does a terrorist look like?
Exactly.
Exactly.
So why
Thank
even
you.
bring that up?
I'm just going to help a gentleman that's just hit his head, okay?
So, what you got, guys? You got a guy that's actually had an accident. So I won't go into the actual reception because of what's happened, I believe. So let's have a look at the actual message boards. So here for what, total of what, 15 seconds, and you already then get the Terrorist Act sort of thrown. Okay, as I said, guys, I won't go into the actual reception part purely because I do believe that there is a gentleman that had a fall and has cracked his head open, and the paramedics are actually with him just inside, and I do believe that the fall happened just on that corner, just by that white.
Notice how quickly the officer brings up the national terror threat. That's a key moment. Legally, for an officer to invoke anti-terror powers, they need reasonable suspicion. Just saying it doesn't make it lawful. Watch how the auditor calmly questions this claim, asking, "Do you suspect me of terrorism?" and exposes the lack of any real grounds. This is textbook auditing. Challenging authority respectfully, without aggression, while highlighting procedural errors. Who else would stand their ground here under pressure?
Looks like they're having some work done here. I do believe there is someone in that marked vehicle there, from what I can see. Why did they go straight? Terrorists. They must think that everybody that walks past the station is a terrorist, which is a little bit bonkers. So, well, what I do, guys, is at the moment there doesn't seem to be much going on. So, and what I'll do. Is it a personal? Is it a personal phone?
But like you're using a personal
Is
phone.
it a personal phone? Yes or no?
Yeah, it's like-
Okay, right. You need to delete that. If not, I'll be going in to see your inspector. You are not allowed to take a photo of me on your own personal phone.
Right, okay.
Okay, and that is what the law actually is.
Like, why are you recording?
Okay.
Why are you recording a police building?
Because
Well, I'm asking
because
you-
it is well within my rights to do so.
Right, okay.
Okay, it's a public building.
What is the
Hang on,
point?
it's a public building,
Yeah.
and it's a public service, and I'm
Yeah.
a member of the public,
There's people
and I
coming
wish
in
to
and
film.
out here that have been arrested. They're going to be on your phone, aren't they, in the back of a police
it makes no
car?
difference. I'm standing in public.
No, you're actually in the yard going
It's
down.
public property.
Right, this is a police station.
It's public property.
It's a police station, and you're obscuring police vehicles.
I'm not stopping any vehicles.
Could you move out the way, please?
No, don't tell me to move.
I
Okay.
asked you to move out the way, please.
Okay. What you got to remember, okay,
Right.
is an actual pedestrian has
Yeah.
right of way.
Right, okay.
Okay,
There's
so you need
police
to
car
verify that.
coming.
Yep, and I'm not blocking that
You don't
police
need to
car.
recite the highway code
I'm not.
to me.
I'm not blocking that
Yeah, I
vehicle,
asked you to move out the way.
and I'm not blocking that vehicle. So let's
what's the
verify that.
point in,
Okay. Well, either way, as
Yeah.
I said, you either delete that photo or I go in and see your
Well,
inspector.
that's fine. Go in and see the inspector.
Okay.
That's fine. That's fine.
So, be good.
Be good.
That's something that you should not be doing.
Huh? Oh, I'm being told the highway code and to be good. I've only asked you why you're recording a...
Whoa! Things escalate when the officer demands deletion of a photo, citing personal phone misuse. Legally, police officers cannot use personal devices for official business. It's a data security issue. The auditor is right to question this. If you took my photo on a personal phone, it's a potential breach. The officer tries to flip the situation, questioning his rights instead of addressing the real problem. This is a perfect example of why audits matter. Holding officers accountable in moments where procedure is ignored or misapplied.
Can you move out the way of the police car, please?
I'm out of the way. I'm out of the
And what will
way.
you be doing with that footage?
It makes no difference what I'm doing with it.
Huh? It does.
No, it doesn't.
Could you please move on?
No, I don't need to move on. Don't tell me to
so
move on.
this doesn't mean anything
Don't tell me
you.
to move on. I don't need to move on.
Well, we do have powers to stop and search under
Yeah.
Section 43 of the
Oh,
Terrorism
so you're going to
Act.
use section 43? So what is your actual reasonable suspicion then? What is your reasonable suspicion? And if you actually believe that I'm a terrorist, then actually go in and actually contact your counter-terrorism team, okay? And then if they've actually got suspicion on me, then fine, then use section 43.
Yeah, I'm telling
Until
you to be
then,
good. I'm not
you
saying
actually
you're
don't
right.
have that.
Yeah, so you're telling me what you're doing, I'm telling
Well,
you.
no, you need to make sure that you have reasonable suspicion,
please
because
stop
otherwise
telling
it's
me what-
unlawful.
yeah, and
No,
I-
don't tell me what to do, okay? Honestly, you just need to move on, not me, you,
I'm on a highway too.
okay?
Fast way.
Okay? I know, you're just a little snotty-nosed, stuck-up cow, nothing more. That's what I call a walk of shame, guys. Okay? She come out real major attitude problem. Real major attitude problem, okay? Completely stuck-up cow. That's the one that was at the front. And that's the one that you tried to say about sections about terrorists at the front, and then just tried to say about section 43. Yeah, she just needs to rein it in. Absolutely ridiculous.
Here's the big one. Section 43 powers. These allow stop and search under counter-terrorism laws, but only with clear, reasonable suspicion. Pete asks the crucial question. What's your actual suspicion? The officer can't provide it. That's a legal failure right there. Remember, powers like this are serious and shouldn't be invoked lightly. It's an important reminder. Authority without legal foundation is abuse, and auditors play a critical role in exposing it.
So what I'll do is I will walk in and I will see if sergeant or an inspector is free. When I sort of do get the actual name, I may lose you for a split second on the camera, but then I will come back. But yeah, what a right stuck up little cow, and that's what she was, a stuck up cow. Now, you know guys, I do apologise for that. I don't normally respond in that way, but when you got somebody and they're stuck up and they think that they're superior to you, sometimes they have to be cut dead, so to speak. So yeah, so as I said, I'll go in, and what I'll do is, because there's a guy there, I'm just going to actually stop it there, and then I'll come back to you in a minute. Okay guys, I just went in. There is no duty sergeant or duty inspector here at this stage. The actual sergeant and the inspector that I need to get hold of, that is currently on shift, is Inspector Best. Okay, so I will do that, and yeah, as we know, that when you look at it, that goes, and what she did goes against GDPR. So yeah, so that's what it will come down to, and I will put everything in that I need to for that. So I just do one last walk past coming this way, and then I will then crack on and go to the next one. So, but no wonder why their constables here talk the way that they do when they've got no senior staff here. So it's an absolute joke.
Now watch this. The officer's behavior shifts from authoritative to personal attacks, calling the auditor a stuck-up cow, completely unprofessional. Contrast that with procedural expectations. Officers should maintain composure, not insult or escalate. These moments aren't just funny commentary. They highlight the human factor in policing and why audits are essential. Without accountability, attitudes like this can persist unchecked.
Pardon? Who are you? Are you an officer? Well, you've approached me.
Yeah, because you're saying.
Well, first, who are you? If you tell, yes, it does matter.
No, it doesn't.
Well, what gives you the right to approach me? Nothing.
Don't worry.
Okay, so.
Hello sir, how are you?
Not too bad. Yourself?
Yeah, spending your life filming police officers going into their police station, are you?
Well, why not?
Good job, well, you got a good living out of it, don't you?
Well, who said that I do?
I'm guessing. I'm allowed to guess, aren't I? It's the same as you're allowed to stand there and film, make assumptions about us. I'm going to say
Well, I haven't made no assumptions about you. Yeah. Yeah, see you later. What a turd. Absolute turd. Nothing more. Complete turd. Well,
A shocking discovery. There's no duty surgeon or inspector on site. This is a major oversight. Effective supervision is essential to maintain professional standards. Pete escalates appropriately, only to uncover a systemic gap. This isn't just a bad encounter. It's a glimpse at how culture and lack of leadership can amplify unprofessional behavior. Without proper oversight, rules and accountability slip through the cracks.
overall manner of all their staff here, and I was just about to completely wrap up. It's only because that unmarked one was coming out with why I actually just filmed a little bit more, but you can see there that, yeah, so you got one. See, that could almost be a song, couldn't it? 1 little, 2 little, 3 little turds, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little turds. sorry I'm just in one of those moods. Well, he obviously didn't remember that the gate's shut open inwards. I'm good. I am, mate.
The only thing I'd ask you not to do is like film. There's a little private vehicles in there. Just the registration plates will blur them out, mate. But otherwise, it's.
Well, are you
I'm a cop, mate. Yeah, I work cop, mate.
okay, and you've got to remember, if one does get caught in, I will try and blur it
Mate,
out.
that's all I ask,
Okay.
pal. It's no problem at all. Do what you guys do.
Yeah.
It's no problem at all, mate.
Yeah. So you've heard of auditing then?
Yeah, mate,
Have you met many auditors?
Yeah, I've met a few people at Bexley. It's no problem at all, like, do you know what I mean? It's a big thing. I know you get followers on YouTube and all that sort of stuff, so that's no problem at all, mate. Just what I ask is, like, this is my personal car, for argument's sake. So
No, that's why I turned the camera the other
mate,
way.
Yeah, so that's fine,
Yeah.
mate. And like my colleagues one there, but yeah, mate, you crack on, do what you got to do.
No
My
worries.
colleagues might stop and speak to you again, do you know what I mean? Obviously,
Well, I will say one thing.
Yeah.
Right, I've been here for about 20 minutes or
Yeah.
so, and do you want me to tell you
Go
something?
on.
You are the only one that's actually approached me in the correct manner, right?
Perfect.
And actually been very, very professional and very polite.
Mate, that's
when
what
when
you
I
can ask
when
for,
I
innit?
when I look at the other two officers that have actually come up to me,
Yeah.
the arrogancy of those officers,
Yeah.
okay, they shouldn't be working anywhere
Well,
near
I
the
can't
public.
speak for my colleagues.
No,
can
I know
can
you
only
can't.
speak
I know
to
you can't.
so-
And no, that's why I wanted to actually just tell you that. Okay,
Yeah.
that's the way. And so far, when I look now, I know I've just been in because I know
found the
that
front office, Joe?
I know that you don't have a duty sergeant here,
No,
and you don't have a duty inspector here. Okay, which is absolutely madness.
But yes, it's the teams that are based here. There's specialist teams that are based out here. This is why it's not like a response team police station. So there's the gangs unit for this area. But yeah, so that's all I can ask. I've got to go for a meeting, mate.
No worries. Okay.
Finally, a breath of fresh air. A senior officer steps in, identifies himself properly, and engages calmly. This is textbook de-escalation. Clear communication, acknowledgement of rights, and respectful interaction. Notice the immediate shift. Calm professionalism disarms tension, while earlier arrogance provoked conflict. This contrast is the perfect takeaway. Authority combined with accountability works. Unchecked attitude undermines trust.
So you can see there, guys. So when you actually look, what a big difference, okay, from that, what a minute can make, is that you get that copper there, yep, introduce himself, warrant card out, okay, and everything else. Yep, I know you mentioned private plates, yeah, as you guys know, okay, I try not to get private plates, but it is going to happen. It is going to happen, and I try not to. But when you then look at the arrogancy of those other constables, it just really, really does make you laugh. And you've got to look at it and you think, really? So, right guys, I think on that note, I think I will actually wrap it up there, and I will call it a day at that point. So, because as you heard him say, no duty sergeant, no duty inspector, as I already knew. So yeah, so I'll address that problem regarding.
So, what does this audit teach us? First, calm professionalism de-escalates, while arrogance provokes. Second, knowing your rights and the basic rules around public filming is essential for accountability. And third, without supervision, standards can easily slip. This video perfectly demonstrates that. What was the most telling moment for you? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this case as shocking as we did, hit that like button, share your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.